Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? A little bit running late this evening. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. Tomorrow, it is a big game, guys. All right? It is a big game. And our manager, Ruben Amorim, on his press conference today, he said, when he was asked about, okay, do you think our players have turned the corner? Based on our last results against Liverpool, against us, Arsenal. Well, Ruben Amorim said he will learn more about his players when they face bottom of the table Southampton than during the positive performances against Liverpool and Arsenal. All right. Manchester United defied the odds to claim a 2-2 draw at Anfield and then beat Arsenal on penalties in the FA Cup despite being reduced to 10 men. All right. Amorim's team face Southampton at Old Trafford on Thursday, tomorrow. All right. And he warned his players that he will be closely watching how they perform when the pressure is on to win the game. Right? Ruben Amorim said this, I think this next game will teach me more from my players than the last two. Okay? And this is what he said in his press conference, right? He also said that I am focused to see what kind of game we will play, all right, which is against Southampton, right? We will know on Thursday. There was no expectation for us in the last two games, right? In the last two games, nobody expected us to come up with a result. At Anfield, come on. People are talking about getting another battering, 7-up situation, another, humbling, right? At Anfield. It did not happen, all right? Nobody expected us to, knock out Arsenal. Well, some of us may have because Arsenal looked kind of shaky, right? So based on those two results, he said, listen, nobody expected much from us, right? But now they are expecting us, the fans, right? They're expecting us to win and play well. So we will learn more, right? Guys, welcome. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. If you are, I am Luther, and this is my United Central. I appreciate you being here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's go. Listen, man, Ruben Amorim kept it straight up clear, and this is what a lot of us have been wondering, right? We've been wondering if these players can actually get themselves up for a game that is not really like one to say, okay, we gotta win this, we got this, right? It's not one of those, right? It's because whenever you're facing Liverpool, Arsenal, the players already, like the night before, like today, man, they're like, okay, tomorrow is the big game. Tomorrow is the big guys. We got to show up. We got to do this. We got to do that, right? But Southampton, bottom of the league, can they get themselves up for that game? Are we going to see that fight again? Because we need to see that. That way we know, okay, these players mean business right now, right? So that's what he was talking about right there. Keegan, welcome. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you are new, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And listen, let us know what team you support. That is the price of admission here to this here family. All right. So that's what Ruben Amorim was talking about in his press conference, right? Getting ready for this game. Because he was asked, a lot of, these journalists and everybody, they're expecting, people are thinking, okay, that's it. The United are back. Going forward, it's going to be like, we're going to be able to just continue doing what we do. And then from here on, it should be straight up like a trajectory like that. Like United should be going back. But, it could be like a false dawn because, we were able to get those results because, again, nobody expected us to get those results against all odds. The guys, the boys showed up. They showed fight. You know what I mean? So we'll see. All right, we'll see. Guys, let's get those likes up. Smash that like, people. Smash that like, hit the subscribe. And again, price of admission, let us know what team you support if you are new. All right. Appreciate you being here. All right. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right. Let's see. The report is saying that I'm reading this from the ESPN, right? Report is saying that United have secured positive results against Liverpool and Arsenal away from Old Trafford, right? Our away wins have gotten better, okay, but haven't won at home since Everton, December 1st. Wow, guys, you know what? I kind of maybe took it away from my head. I didn't really think on when was the last time we won at home. Dude, December 1st? Yeah, that's peak. All right. Again, we at home, you expect us to be more comfortable. But I think there's it could be that there's more pressure when you're at home because, again, people expect you to win at home. Old Trafford, again, Old Trafford needs to be a fortress, right? But we haven't been really able to turn Old Trafford into a fortress yet. Okay. And that is something that it should have always been like that. Okay, let me get my, right? That's how Old Trafford should be, but we haven't been able to turn it into a fortress yet. So, but we need to do that. Let's see. We have, let's see. Don't the GOAT. Wait, friends with Ronaldo? Yeah. How do you feel after knocking out Arsenal in the FA Cup? Do you like the way you played? Oh, absolutely. We played knocking out Arsenal. That was something that it showed a different side of our players, man. It showed that we could fight. Let's see. PS Smile, welcome. Listen, that's what you need to do, people. Let us know what team you support. That's one. Okay, that's the price of admission, right? And then hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right. Make sure you smash that like, and then you're welcome. But yeah, welcome, PS Smile, to the family. But yeah, again, nobody expected us to come to you guys, to Liverpool, and get a result. So, again, it could be a false dawn. Let's see, we got a Bayern supporter in the house. Listen, welcome, man. Bayern, you guys, I think Harry Kane is finally going to get a chance to win that Bundesliga, all right? Which, I'll be boosted for him because and he left Tottenham to come to Bayern expecting to win something. It did not happen. But you know what? I'm boosted for Harry Kane and Vincent's company, of course. But yeah, back to United. So guys, listen, again, welcome, smash a like, hit the subscribe. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. All right. So Amorim, so in his press conference, right? So the last time we won at home, guys, it was December 1st against Everton, right? So from that point on, we lost our last 3 games at Old Trafford, okay? And haven't lost more consecutive top flight home matches since, which hasn't since 1930s. That was the last time we lost consecutive home matches, which is unacceptable. So tomorrow, it is going to be peak if we go in there and really get mashed up, which it should not happen. Right. Even if I'm hoping that we're going to, at one point here, we're going to talk about our predicted lineup, guys. We're going to talk about predicted lineup for tomorrow's game, which could be today, depending on where you're watching, because we have family members over here watching from all over the world. All right. So for me right now, it's almost 10 p.m. It could very well be already Thursday where you're watching, depending on what time you're watching. So we're going to talk about the predicted lineup. Okay. So back into Ruben Amorim's press conference today. In that pre-match press conference against Southampton, right? Alex, what's going on, my brother? Welcome. Yeah, right? So Ruben Amorim, when he was asked about if he could recall Marcus Rashford against Southampton, again, Marcus Rashford, big topic, because again, everybody wants to know what is the deal with Marcus Rashford. There were reports that his camp is his brother and his agent, they're having talks with Man United on the potential move, of course, in January, right? And from what we hear, that AC Milan and Barcelona are the two, basically the two destinations that he could end up going. This is according to Fabrizio Romano, right? AC Milan, they said they're trying to make Rashford their priority. They want to build the team around Rashford. So we shall see if that happens, because at this point, honestly, I have this feeling that we may actually not get anybody in, which will be a disaster in January, right? But I wouldn't be surprised. So again, the sooner for me Rashford leaves, that way my coach, my manager, Ruben Amorim, does not get bombarded with all these questions each and every time. Rashford this, Rashford that. We're tired of it, right? So on the question about Marcus Rashford, if he will be recalled, Ruben Amorim said simply, "I just want to win." Okay, in his head, he's like, "Why are you sitting here asking me about Rashford? This man hasn't played in the last 3 games, 4 games, whatever." And I'm trying to talk about Southampton. You ask me about Rashford. This is what he said in his head. He did not say that. Okay, right? He said. So his response was like, "I just want to win, dude. All right. So my focus is to win tomorrow. Okay. I will choose the players I think are best to win tomorrow. All right. That's what he said. Listen, people, welcome everybody. Smash that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Welcome. Let's see. What do we have? Juna, Bahasha, Indonesia, boss. Hello, Bahasha. Welcome. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, Juna. Welcome. All right, let's continue. Amorim is, again, most likely going to omit Rashford, who is available to leave the club this month. Okay, at the time when his team are struggling for more goals, they have only scored 23 in the league this season, the same number as Leicester, who are 19th in the table. Yeah, scoring goals is a problem. All right, we know that, you know that, everybody knows that. The whole world knows scoring goals is a problem. And it's a problem because, honestly, we are not creating as much. And Ruben Amorim addressed that today. All right, we're not creating as much. We're not creating for our strikers. We were linked with the Rando Colomwani. Forget about that. Colomwani is gone to Juve, right? Right? Yeah, Alex, I see you, Alex. Welcome. I'll check it out. So we see that. So again, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what Ruben Amorim and Ineos are gonna do this transfer window. It is important, right? Because we need to get goals. But even with that, we need goals. Amorim says, "Listen, you are not training the way I want you to train. You are not part of my plans. You're gonna hold bench, or not even bench. You're gonna hold something. What is apart from the bench? You're gonna be outside of the team, right? So we shall see." Amorim said the most difficult thing to train is one team is the way you build with the ball. All right. And in the final third, the way we play. All right. So he's trying to address the whole issue about the goals. Okay. That is what a big team should do very well. Okay. We have for a long time had lack of goals. Okay. We need to improve in that part of the game. So the man, he knows the issue. He knows the issue that we're talking about. He's saying that most of the time we're spending more time on our half instead of spending more time on the final third, creating and doing all this stuff. So that is something that he said he's going to work on. Right now, he's working on other pieces, being patient, right, with the ball and stuff like that. The way we played against Arsenal, we're very patient. We waited for our chance. He even admitted that today, like, listen, that type of play, it won't work. Okay, we're only doing it right now while we're trying to get ourselves situated on our style of play and all this stuff. But once that gets situated, then we're going to concentrate more on the final third, where we should be hanging out. Our players should be more on attacking, right? On that final third, creating chances, getting in goals. So that's what he's going to work on. Let's see. Alex is saying, here we go. Kvaratskhelia to PSG confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, I saw that yesterday, man. I think. Unless something else came up. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia to PSG. Here we go, man. That's why we were saying that, that could create some kind of a domino effect, right? Because Kvaratskhelia going to PSG, all right, and then Colomwani going to Juve, and then now Napoli, they have a opening, and Napoli have a they have a gap that needs to be filled, and Antonio Conte, he's on a journey to win a Scudetto, right? If he's on the journey he's on his way. Like right now, he can see that he could win the title, right? And if that's the case, Napoli and the board at Napoli, they're definitely going to back. They're going to back Antonio Conte, right? Now, when we say back Antonio Conte, means you're going to have to get him someone as equal in quality, all right, as Kvaratskhelia, because Kvaratskhelia was a really important player at Napoli, right? So they let him go. Okay, they let him go. So if they let him go, they got to replace him. Who are they going to replace him by? We know it, okay? Ineos at Man United, they did say, listen, everybody has a price, okay? No one is untouchable at Man United, and at the right price, anyone can go, okay? That being said, it brings us to Garnacho, right? Napoli, Antonio Conte have identified the replacement for Kvaratskhelia is Garnacho, okay? So what did Ruben Amorim say about Garnacho? All right. He said this on his press conference. He said this. He is finding the best way to play in this system. Okay. Because a lot of people were saying, you know what? People, myself included, were like, okay, Garnacho really doesn't fit in Amorim's system because he's not really he cannot really play as a 10. He cannot really play as like a wing back, those kind of situation, right? So he doesn't really fit in the system. That's what we were saying. So Ruben Amorim here is saying, listen, people, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you're new, guys, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Thank you so much for being here and smashing that like, hitting that subscribe. Let's go. All right. So Garnacho, Ruben Amorim said this. He is finding the best way to play in this system. He's improving during training. He started the last game. Okay. Let's see tomorrow. Okay. I think he changed the way he sees himself, right? So again, he's saying that Garnacho is developing. Alex, not yet. Tony, Southgate, yeah, I haven't seen them yet. I think I saw Southgate. But yeah. So Antonio Conte has identified Garnacho as that guy. All right, he has identified as he's that guy that he wants to replace Kvaratskhelia. All right, so let's see. 1 second. Right now, from what we see also on reports is apparently, Napoli have reportedly initiated talks with Manchester United regarding Garnacho's transfer. An initial bid around 45 million, including add-ons, was rejected by Manchester United. This is I don't think it's a very factual because there should be more info on that. But what's his name? Napoli. Obviously, we know Napoli have money, right? People, let's get those likes up. People, let's get those likes up. Okay, hit that like, people. Hit that like. All right. So we know that right now, Man United value Garnacho at 70 million. People, 70 million. All right. Let me know, guys. Do you agree with United valuation of Garnacho at 70 million, or it should be 100 million player, or it should be or better off, it should be less than 70 million. What do you guys think? What is the minimum you would sell Garnacho? All right. But United value him at 70 million. Okay. All right. They value him at 70 million. So, but of course, Napoli, they're gonna come in. They're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? That price is too high. We should play less than that." To me, that is honestly the minimum I would let Garnacho go will be, I would say 55. All right, like 55 million. I think I will let Garnacho go for 55 million. All right, that is the bare minimum. Now that is, just a fee, but I'm going to add a whole bunch of add-ons on there because, say for example, he goes over there and then becomes like, I don't know, top goal scorer. Like this man. First of all, I know, you know what? Forget about 55. I'm going to say 60 million minimum. This kid just won the Pushkash award. All right. So again, he's young. He won the Pushkash award and he has a huge potential. So Napoli coming to us saying that, 70 million is a lot, knowing that they have almost 80 million they just got from for Kvaratskhelia, because Kvaratskhelia going to PSG. PSG paid like close to 80 for Kvaratskhelia, right? So it means they have money. So they cannot come to us saying, we don't have money. They better pay up, because the thing is with Garnacho, right? If he goes over there, it means he could develop to be even a better baller. He could, take that league by storm. So he has room to grow. He's still young. So to me, that price is definitely 60. I think is very, very fair. All right, 60 is very, very fair. 60 is very fair, but we shall see what happens. I know the Italians in Napoli, they may try to drive a hard bargain, but we are really not pressed. Honestly, I would say Ineos, we shouldn't be very pressed to sell Garnacho at a cheap. Okay, Ineos need money. We need money, because once we get money, we can bring in weapons that can work in Ruben Amorim's structure. Okay, so we shall see how that goes, because in the next 15, 16, 17 days to go in this transfer window, we shall see if anything can happen, right? Honestly, I will not be surprised if we do not have any new incomings, all right? Let's see. Rayski, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Jesus Gonzalez, we need to keep him. Yes. Bart, welcome. He's only 20. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Kid is young. So if we sell him, we gotta sell him. We gotta factor like how much he can grow and get even better. And if Napoli pays whatever amount they're gonna pay us, maybe I don't know, 60, easily in a year or two, that guy that amount could double. So they would have made their money. And still, by the time it gets to 25, they can end up selling him, make even more money. So we got to factor all that in. We should not let him go for cheap, because kid has potential, man. His market value is 54 million, but he's very valuable. I agree with you, Bart. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Garnacho is maybe 30 is too low. From On High. Welcome. People, I see a lot of new faces. Let us know what team you support, okay? And then smash a like, hit that subscribe, people. Hit that subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. We shall see about the Garnacho situation, how it's gonna pan out. But honestly, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. How this whole thing is gonna turn out, right? Let's see. Bart is asking, how do you feel about Victor Gyökeres going to Man United? What? Brother, how do I feel? This is how I feel. I was like, yes, get him in now. Yeah, I wish you could. I wish it was that easy. I wish you could just do that and then, Gyökeres comes in. But Gyökeres coming into Man United, if we can make that happen, it will be simply amazing, right? To me, I'm not gonna be like, really, it has to be Gyökeres. I wouldn't mind if it's a light Osimhen. I'll take an Osimhen, right? Osimhen, Gyökeres, yeah, I won't complain. Whatever it is, whoever striker we get, in the summer, most likely that's what it's going to be. That's what we need to focus on. It's going to be in the summer, people. It has to be a killer striker, not a potential. We don't want a young, even no, we don't want a young striker. We need a proven goal scorer, someone who can come in and just bang in goals. All right. Yeah, exactly, Bart. He was going to come in with a massive price. So talking about the price. So even when we're talking about potential strikers in the summer, right? Okay, Osimhen is going to be on the market. Joker is going to be on the market. And then Benjamin Šeško is going to be on the market. Honestly, Šeško for me is too young. I mean, he's still not a proven killer. We need that like finished product to come in and help our young strikers like Rasmus, Xerxes. They need someone who's going to be like the focal point. Because right now, Rasmus, honestly, yeah, he needs time. All right. Xerxes, he's not really a striker. He's a 9.5 kind of thing, right? That's what he calls himself. So we definitely need a striker. Are we going to get a striker in this transfer window? Absolutely not. I don't see that happening. But in the summer, yes, it's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Where does that money come from? We can thank the one and only Harry Maguire. All right. We can thank Harry Maguire for giving us some cash to spend on a striker or another part of our team that we need bolstering, right? Why am I saying Maguire? Because Maguire, Ruben Amorim had when they were having talks on the January transfer window and whatever, he said while they were working on the Ahmad situation, he said priority is to extend Harry Maguire's contract, right? Because Harry Maguire, honestly, in the last, couple of games, he has been on fire. All right, we have seen a resurgence in Harry Maguire. So Harry Maguire in an Amorim system back three, he works perfectly. So why am I saying Harry Maguire? We thank him because Ineos right now, they have changed their approach when it comes to summer market. Because in the summer, guys, we got to remember, we're going to lose Linda Soft, all right? We're going to lose Johnny Evans, all right? We were potentially supposed to be losing the one and only Harry Maguire as well because contract is coming to an end. So Ineos said, you know what? Pause on that. Extend Johnny Evans. So now we have the defenders who are going to stay. We have Harry Maguire. We have Lenny Yoro, the Lit, okay? And then we have Licha. Okay, so you have four there. And then you have Mazraoui, who can also play as a right center back, right? And then you also have potentially Luke Shaw, guys. We've got to remember, he still has a contract, right? He still has a contract. So with Luke Shaw as well, if he can stay fit at one point, because I think his contract has 2 more years to go, which is absolutely ridiculous. We should cancel Luke Shaw's contract, man. I don't know what we're going to do with him. But if he stays and he's able to stay a little bit fit, Luke Shaw can actually play also as a left left-sided center back. So we do have coverage there. So we don't have to splash the cash to get another high-priced center back, right? I.e., for example, we were looking to bring in Branthwaite, right? So we were looking to bring in Branthwaite. Everton, they were acting like fools, telling us to pay like 70 million or something like that, which is ridiculous. I'm so glad we didn't do it. So Ineos now see that there's no need to splash the cash on an experienced center back to bring in the summer. So now they can target like an up and coming, sort of younger, not that experience of a center back, and that way they don't spend a bunch of money. And whatever money that they were going to spend on bringing in an experienced center back, they can put that cash towards another department that needs bolstering, i.e., portion of that cash can go in the Gyökeres fund. Because I'm sure there is a Gyökeres fund out there, because we're going to need like at least 60 million plus for Gyökeres. So Yeah, so basically that's so thanks to Maguire being stepping up his game, Maguire, you know, taking his game to the next level, Maguire being the leader that he is, Maguire showing the fight. Okay, Maguire showing like, listen, I am here to stay, man. Don't forget about me. I'm still here. You know, yeah. So thanks to Maguire, right now, a lot of us who were probably Maguire out, sell him, sell him, sell him. Right now, people are like, yo, if Maguire is fit, man, he starts. Okay, simple as that. Because that back three of Licha, Maguire, and Delete, solid. Okay, that is my best back three if I was to start, guys. I don't know about you. Let me know if what's your favorite back three when everybody's fit. Of course, forget about Lindelof, forget about Johnny Evans, right? Lenior, to me, he has potential. He's still young. He's still growing, right? So he has potential. But starting back three, boom, Martinez, Maguire, and Delete. That's it for me, all right? Which we shall see. When we do the predicted lineup for the Southampton game, we shall see if that is your starting back three or not. Bart is saying Lenny Yoro hasn't impressed much, but oh yeah, exactly, Bart. He hasn't, not yet. But remember that one game, what was that? Was it the Arsenal game? He came in for the lit and slid. Oh, Liverpool game. You remember that sliding tackle he did on Nunez? Yeah, you know, you can see that he has qualities. He has qualities. But the lit, oh gosh, the lit, man. The lit is solid. All right. Rexy saying, yeah, he's young and he has so much more to learn. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So based on that scenario, we could divert some of that cash to bringing in a proper striker in maybe Gyökeres or Osimhen. I'm not going to complain, man. I'm not going to complain. Either one of those could do the job for us. Right, guys, again, smash that like, people. I see that we have at least 20 people in the house. Let's get those likes up, guys. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And once again, I am Luther. I am excited that you're here. All right. So let's see. Let me catch up on as long as we beat Arsenal to this. Oh, come on. That is light work, Rexy. That is light work. Beating Arsenal to players? Come on. You know, ask Chido Obi Martin. You know, ask Diogo Leon. You know, Diogo Leon, you know, like Arsenal were trying to get him. But yeah, once he heard Man United, they're here for him, you know, Diogo Leon was like, forget about it. I'm going to Carrington, baby. And, you know, he came to Carrington. He signed his contract. In the summer, the kid will be back. And then maybe in the summer, we may see Chido Obi Martin getting some run in games during the preseason to see if he could kind of make it to the first team, man. So again, we got potential. We definitely have potential of really good players there. Let's see. So Ruben, let me go. I saw another quote for Ruben Amorim when it comes to Garnacho. He's saying that this is clear. He is a talent. He needs to learn to play different positions, right? He needs to play better inside. He improves a lot in the recovering position when he doesn't have the ball. True, we saw that. But doing that, sometimes he's not in the right place to make a transition like he was in the past, right? Because he's playing a different position. I prefer to defend and then build up with all the team to reach the final third. Okay, he's Garnacho, that is, according to Ruben Amorim, he's finding the best way to play in the system. So again, even here, Amorim knows Garnacho really doesn't fit in the system that way. That's why I'm thinking, you know, it won't be the end of the world to let him go and bring in someone who can actually work in the system. All right, at the right price, though, at the right price. Okay, Ruben Amorim says, okay, he's finding the best way to play in the system. He's improving during training. He started the last game. Let's see tomorrow. I think he changed the way he sees himself. Of course, you can see the kid has really changed, man. Changed hairstyle. He kind of deactivated his social media situation. So yeah, Garnacho got an assist against Liverpool and Arsenal. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, Garnacho. I gotta give it to him, man. He, again, he kept his head down, and he did the right things in those two games. The right things. You get at the edge of the box. Don't try to be a hero. Find the next pass. Cut back. Bruno. Bang. Easy work. All right. Same thing in the Liverpool game. Simple work. Do play that the winger play perfectly. Don't try, because in the past, he was always trying to go for glory, right? That way he can have his name in the billboards and posters and newspapers that Garnacho saves the world and all this stuff. But no time to be selfish, because if we play together as a team, we are able to achieve more. We saw that against Arsenal. That if you can see that team against Arsenal, they were fighting for each other, right? They were running like, quote unquote, mad dogs, right? That's what Ruben Amorim wants his players to do. Run like mad dogs. You can see that. Dude, guys, did you guys see that clip of Matthias de Ligt in that extra time when we lost the ball? You can see Matthias de Ligt like busting gut to get back into defense, and you can see everybody just running back full tilt, even though at that time you can imagine everybody's tired, but they were fighting for each other. And that's why that win, if you look at those pictures, you can see everybody is together, so which is very good to see. Let's see. What do we have here? Asip Show. Welcome. You gotta let us know what team you support. That's the price of admission. Hit the notification bell, smash that subscribe, and you know what? Hit that the like while you're at it, and welcome. So yeah. So we shall see. Let's see what else is going on. So Ruben Amorim on his options in defense for Southampton. What did he say? All right, options in defense. Harry Maguire, we will see. We can't lose him, so we will see. Martinez, I think, is okay. Diogo cannot play. Okay, his fault. I like that. Let's see, Ruben Amorim, man. I like his sense of attitude, man. He was like, listen, Diogo Dalot, he was a bozo. Okay, that was a bozo move, Diogo Dalot. You experienced, you already have a yellow. Why did you slide? Sliding there created an issue where you could have lost us the game, Diogo Dalot. So I'm happy that he's holding bench. Not bench, I mean, he's actually out of the team. And, somebody else can get a chance. We're going to talk about that predicted lineup, but I'm thinking maybe we may see Terrell Malacia starting that game on that left-hand side, right? We may see that. Ruben Amorim confirms that he is happy with Toby Collier. Dude, Toby Collier, right? This kid, to me, that was really interesting. We need to win or maintain, close out the game in a crucial tie against Arsenal, down to 10 men. You look at the bench, you see what you have. Casemiro sitting there. He has won everything. He's ready to go. And then you have Toby Collier. And then you bring in who? Toby Collier? I was like, when I saw Toby Collier coming into that game, I was like, Ruben, dude, what are you doing? There's Casemiro, like that guy? The Champions League winner, multiple, whatever. Yeah. How about you start him? But hey, Ruben Amorim, he said he's happy. Toby is training very well again this week. He has a lot of pace, and he likes to learn. He's one more option for tomorrow. So there you go, kid. Toby Collier, man, I like him, man. And when he came into the game, he did not disappoint. This kid was just running, tackling very well, and no fear. And that's also another thing about when you're young, you're being thrown into the dungeons. You're ready to fight, no fear. You just go and let your training take over. And you can see the kid was doing good, Toby Collier. Get into the box, giving me those McTominay vibes, right? So which was pretty cool. Let's see. Rasmus Højlund has his moments. Let's see. The Manu Academy is very good. Yeah, Bart. Yes, man. Oh, our academy. That's what I'm saying. You know, when we were in the mud the last couple of weeks, I was like, listen, if these players cannot perform, come on, man, just bench them all. Play the kids. Because I'm thinking, you play these under 21s because we see what under 21s have done, our academy players. They're so good. They'll probably give you more output, like a fight, than these guys were giving at that moment. Of course, right now, they decided to wake up. They're playing better. But still, we have a lot of talent in that under 21, the academies, that I cannot wait to see them get a chance. And Ruben Amorim is one of those managers who likes to give chances to academy players. So we're definitely going to see some of them coming on online soon in the first team. Barcelona, AC Milan are interested in Rashford. Yes. Hope we get paid good for him, dude. Rexy, yeah, I was earlier before you joined. I was talking about that too. That Rashford and his team, they were having conversation with Man United, because we heard that some reports, they were saying that today would be the day that we get word on Rashford, right? When it comes to his future and all this stuff. Apparently, his team, they were meeting Man United bosses, whatever, to discuss where he's going to go and all this stuff. But I'm thinking, if Rashford's team is meeting with United's team, the Ineos team, sporting team, to discuss Rashford's future, you would think that they have already identified like potentials, right? Because last week or beginning of this week, we heard Rashford and his crew, his brother, who is his agent and stuff like that, they've been in Europe, touring Europe, AC Milan, Juventus, Dortmund, Barcelona. They've been talking to all these teams, right? So they did that part. So now today they had an appointment to meet with Man United to discuss things and going forward, what are they going to do? So you would think, if they're doing this today, they must have already identified maybe two potential. And right now, it's not going to be Juve, because Juventus was one of them. Because Juventus, they have got Randall Colomwani. So forget about Juventus. It's not going to be Saudi League. That was already off the board, right? There's some teams in the Premier League looking, just in case they've inquired, okay, what's the status on Rashi? I don't see him going to any Premier League team. Potential could be Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, yeah, we do have a history with the Sancho loan thing. So there's already a relationship there that can be leaned on in case we need to make a move for Rashi to go that side. But again, with Dortmund, oh my God, there's a twist with Dortmund, right? Which I'll get to in a second about the Dortmund. But AC Milan, we know there's always positive talks. Zlatan and AC Milan, they wanna really make Rashford as their priority player. They want to bring him in to make him, that star player, build the team around him, right? So they were both of them, AC Milan and Barca, they are exploring loan options, right? Most of those, of course, for Rashford to leave, it's going to be a loan initially, where United is going to cover a portion of his salary, right? Rashford's salary. Maybe loan with, I'm hoping it's a loan with an obligation to buy, like the way we did with Jadon, where when he leaves, there's no chance of him coming back, right? We say, okay, you can go there, but at the end of the season, we're getting X amount of dollars, that kind of thing, and then we wash our hands off Rashi, we're done. Right, so we shall see what deals happens. Yeah, so there's a huge chance it could be AC Milan right now, because they are kind of in the lead. But again, Barcelona is also right up there trying to get Rashford services. Now, if you look at Barcelona, guys, whenever I think of Barcelona and Rashi, where does he fit? Does he fit in that team? Today, I just watched Barcelona in, I forgot the Copa something. It's Copa del Rey. They played against Real Betis. They mashed them. Like, Barcelona front line is fire, okay? I'm a Real guy, and they just humbled Real Madrid with that front three of Yamal, Rafinha, uh, uh, Pedri. Like it's stacked. So how does Rashi fit in that lineup? They have Lewandowski, so which is very strange. But am I going to complain? Uh, uh, right? Am I going to complain if he goes to any of those teams? No. Bart is saying Marcus is approaching his prime. Dude, Marcus has been his prime, man. He's what? How old is Rashford now? He is at his prime. Rashford is... I forgot his age. Rashford, yeah. It has his... Dude, the guy is 27. Rashford is 27. This is his prime. Like right now, he should be firing in all cylinders, right? But again, at United, he just hasn't been able to get himself, this is my team. Because honestly, if you think about it, that United team is his. He is Mr. United. A Manc, born and bred, coming through the academy since the age of 7. He has been there. That's what he knows. That's the only thing he knows. But he just has not been able to get himself, to be like, yo, I need to fight for this badge. He's which is pretty sad to see, because now, we're gonna let one of our academy graduates again leave. But again, it's one of those. If it's not working, we cut bait and say, okay, we wish you all the best. Hopefully you can rediscover your form out there at Milan or Barcelona or Dortmund, wherever you're going to go. Hope it works for you, because his goal, the reason why he doesn't want to go to the likes of Saudi, MLS, he doesn't want to do that because he wants that spot on that plane. Plane to where, you're asking? Yes, to that plane, Thomas Tuchel plane, to here, United States, where England will be in that World Cup. So he wants a seat in that plane. So how do you get a seat in that plane? You got to play football, dude. You got to play football. You got to play well. All right, simple as that. Now, if Rashi does not leave this transfer window, it is not a good look for both sides, Rashi's side and Man United, because what will happen is if we don't get him to go, then Amorim may be forced to reintegrate him into the team, right? Why am I saying that? Is because already he hasn't played how many games? Like for 3 weeks now, right? I think 3 weeks he hasn't played. So when a player doesn't play for that long, his value tanks. So if United, for example, if we don't get rid of him in January, and most likely it's going to be now a summer deal where we want to get rid of him, you need him playing. That way his value, keeps stays up and up, right? So if he doesn't go in January, Amorim may have to force to bring him into the fold, even though Amorim doesn't rate him and stuff like that, which is it's going to be a lose situation for both sides here, right? Man United and Rashi. So, but if he goes, both of us benefits. Rashi gets to play. Man United get to send him on loan where he can be out there, maybe killing, doing his thing. His value gets maintained, and come summer, we can maybe sell him at a even better, higher rate or stuff like that if we get on a loan with an option to buy. Right now, coming back to why I'm saying it's going to be tricky if he goes to Dortmund. All right, going to Dortmund is a problem because right now Borussia Dortmund, they are sitting what? This is very funny. So Dortmund are sitting 10th in the Bundesliga. All right. So Dortmund's coach, what's his name? I think is it Nuri Sahin? Okay, yeah, Nuri Sahin. So there's a report here saying that Bild, this German publication, reports that Borussia Dortmund's head coach Nuri Sahin's job is at the club is not safe. Okay, So now listen, if Nuri Sahin supposedly gets sacked, guess whose name is on top of Dortmund's list? Drop it in the chat. Racy, he won't be able to keep up with Robin's pace. There you go. But he can get himself there, right? When it comes to Robin's pace, he needs to get himself running. Dude, a lot of people, you said it, Mohammed. Yes. Mohammed Shazwan, welcome. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Listen, Mohammed Shazwan nailed it, guys. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund, the number one target to replace their coach if they decide to sack him is the one and only Erik ten Hag. So you as Rashford already, there was some stories back there when Ten Hag left. A lot of players sent their messages, well wishes to Erik ten Hag, telling him thank you, blah 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 blah. A few players notably didn't send a good message to Erik ten Hag, right? One of them was Rashi, and another one was Casemiro. So, and there were some stories obviously behind the scene that Rashi and Ten Hag, they were kind of bumpy heads, which is pretty crazy because honestly, even though Rashi was not playing well, Ten Hag always played Rashi. He gave him chance after chance after chance, right? Which is pretty crazy to see that whenever we see these stories that there was some kind of beef or misunderstanding between Rashi and Ten Hag. So you as Rashi now, okay, when you're considering where to go, AC Milan, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, right? So you, if you are advising Rashford or you as Rashford, you are like, yo, just my luck. I go to Dortmund and then they sack their manager and then Ten Hag takes over. Then I'm back to the same problem I had at Man United. So me as Rashi, eliminate Dortmund, stick with other options, okay? Just play it safe, dude. Play it safe because it will be so crazy. He goes to Dortmund, and then the guy gets sacked, Nuri Sahin, and then Ten Hag takes over. Now, you can say that, okay, but Ten Hag did play Rashi a lot when he was playing at United, but still, if they were bumping heads, and of course, a lot of these managers, apparently, according to Andy Mitten, right, he had reported that, was it Andy Mitten, I think? He had reported that Rashford, his mentality issues, like, a lot of managers had issues with him, his training and all this stuff, being late to training or he likes to party. He's a party guy. He likes to party. And then right before, like a couple of days before training. So he hasn't been carrying himself like a professional, So a lot of managers already had problems with this, but they were kind of kept under wraps because, again, he's our kid, meaning he grew up at Manchester. He grew up from the age of 7. So there's a lot of people over there at Carrington. They know this kid. They see him growing up and to be a superstar he is. So everything was kind of pushed under the rug, right? But and of course, Ruben Amorim, he had seen these stories, and when he came in, he saw his behavior himself, right, firsthand. He knew about the stories about Rashi. When he came in, he sees the issues himself firsthand. He was like, nah, not on my watch. I want this kid gone. It doesn't matter who you are, all right? You may be Rashi. You've been here from the age of 7. You are the main man here. You can also get the stepping. Yeah. So, yeah, Mohammed said, yeah, even when Cristiano Ronaldo still in the club, Ten Hag chose to back Rashford. Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those. So it's pretty strange where, I would expect Rashid to say, hey, man, wish you all the best. Prop here, 2, 3, 4. What's going on, brother? Welcome. People, smash those likes, people. Let's get those likes up, guys. Hit the likes, okay? Let's get those likes up. I'm going to stop. Okay, let's get those likes up, people. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Guys, okay, listen. Let's do our predicted lineup, okay? Pro P 2, 3, 4. Good morning. It is Thursday where you are. That means it is game day. Listen, are you ready? Are you ready? Pro P 234. All right. For me, it's not yet. It's my local time here is 10:45 p.m. People, drop a chat. Where are you watching from? What is your time? Where you are? All right. Yeah. So it's some people's game day Thursday, where United should be able to smash Southampton. Talking about the game, people, let's get your predicting lineup for Manchester United versus Southampton. Listen, from the reports, we really don't have injuries like that. The usual players are out. Luke Shaw is not there. Mason Mount is not there. Of course, Dalot decided to get a second yellow card, so Dalot is not there. So listen, drop your lineup, man, in the chat and let me know. Yep, I am born ready since I am on vacation. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. That's the best way. That's the best way. That's the best way, man. Our boys today, Ruben Amorim said he's going to learn more about our players, his players in this game rather than the last two games, right? The last two games, Liverpool, Arsenal, nobody expected us to win in those games. So the boys really got to another gear. They were able to get themselves up for that. Those are big games. So what he's expecting to see is in this game here, where everybody and their mother expect us to give Southampton a good old-fashioned whooping. Can these players stand up and be counted? Can our players show fight? Can our players in the theater of dreams show what it means to wear this badge? That's what we want to see, and that's what Ruben Amorim wants to see from his players in this game. Okay, they trained well. He's expecting to see something. All right, we are all going to be watching that because some of us still believe like, these players, you cannot trust them, man. You cannot trust these players. It could be a fluke. 2 games in back to back, they played well. It could be a fluke. So we shall see. So listen, man, my lineup is going to go like this, man. I think Andre Onana gets back into this team, even though Altay Bayindir, the hero of Manchester, he played well, but I think Altay Bayindir holds bench. Okay, back 3, I'm going to go with Lenny Yoro, right center back, Matthias de Ligt, center back, and then Licha, left center back. Okay, that's my back 3 is going to go Licha, de Ligt, Yoro. Okay, I am dropping Maguire. Now, I'm not really dropping him, I'm just not starting him because I want to give Lenny Yoro a run. And then, of course, at second half, Maguire is going to come in to close out the game. Or it could be one of those like maybe Maguire, the back 3 stays the same. Licha, Maguire, de Ligt, and then second half, 60th minute or something, one of them comes out, rests, and then Lenny Yoro comes in. But I'm thinking Lenny Yoro may start. Okay? And then left wing back is going to be Malacia because Diogo Dalot is not available. Boom. That's done. My 2, midfield 2, I'm going to stick with the same. I want to see Kobe Manu Ugarte. All right? Right wing back, come on. Do I need to say it? Mazraoui. All right? My 2 10s, come on, people. Easy. Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad freaking Diallo. All right? Because he had a knock against Arsenal. That's why he didn't start. And then up top, I'm going to go with Joshua Zirkzee. I'm starting Joshua Zirkzee, people. Let me know your lineup. Let's see. Mohammed, it says like this. His lineup. Davi. Welcome all the way from Brazil. Davi Luca, welcome. People, smash that like, guys. Hit those likes. Hit that subscribe. Let us know what team you support. Davi, what team do you support in Brazil? Flamengo? Fluminense? Let me know. All right, Mohamed lineup goes like this. Introducing Andre Onana, Mazraoui, de Ligt, Martinez, Malacia, Collier, Ugarte, Amad Diallo, Bruno, Garnacho, Hoyland. I dropped Maguire because he's not feeling well in previous game. Yeah, that's a good shout. Rake C goes like this. Number 1 in goal is Andre Onana, Lenny Yoro, Matthias De Ligt, Martinez, Ahmad, Meno, Ugarte, Malacia, Bruno Fernandes, Xerxes, and Garnacho. All right. Ireland is in the house. What's going on, Ireland? Welcome, people. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Listen, I like yours lineup too, man. So let's see. Rexy doesn't have Maguire, so we're kind of on the same page, right? We think Maguire may not start, but again, yeah, he was not feeling well for 2 days. Maguire was bedridden, but Maguire was like, "Nah, buddy, coach, put me in." The man started. Let's see. Tiernan. Sorry if I messed up your name. Wow, it's 3:50 a.m. here. That's what's up. Amazing. Welcome. Good to have you. Let us know what team you support, Tiernan. That is the price of admission to this here family, guys. This is the big family here. A lot of other family members are not here yet because I started a little bit late today. But this is usually the time I'm here. Hit the notification bell, guys. That way, when we go live, you guys will be notified. Liverpool. All right. Scouser. That's what's up, man. Listen, Liverpool, I really hope you guys don't win the Premier League, by the way, just so you know. All right. Just so you know, I hope you don't. Arsenal today decided to find their goal-scoring boots. Arsenal did their thing today. That's good. I like that. So the table goes like this, people, in case you don't know. Liverpool are still on top. They have a game in hand, 47 points. Arsenal, 43. Second. Third is Nottingham Forest, 41. And then Newcastle, they're 38 on fourth. Listen, Liverpool, you have a game in hand. You guys, you don't win the next game. Who are you playing? So Liverpool, Saturday, you play Brentford. That is a big game. Okay? Liverpool, you cannot drop points. Okay? Simple as that. Arsenal has Aston Villa. Yeah, I think between you two, I think Liverpool. Yeah, I think Liverpool is going to win it, man. I think Liverpool is going to win it. No, I think you guys are going to win it. Because I don't trust Arsenal. Now, there's one team that is being that dark horse, Nottingham Forest, guys. Nottingham Forest, it's giving me the Newcastle vibes. Remember Newcastle that one season when they won the league, right? Nottingham Forest, they're just slowly creeping up. So we shall see. But again, Nottingham Forest is 41 points, Liverpool 47. Even if Liverpool, for example, they don't win their next game, which I really doubt it very much. I really doubt it. I think, Liverpool. Yeah, I think they'll win it, man. I think Liverpool will win it because I don't see you guys dropping a whole bunch of points. Arsenal, yeah, I can see them dropping points. Nottingham Forest, I don't think they can go on a win, like on a streak. Man City, forget about them. I don't think Man City this season they can do anything. Famous last words. Man City, they're sitting sixth. That's 35 points. Yeah, that's too much of a gap there to make it. Really Liverpool needs to capitulate big time. All right. Newcastle with Isak are on. Dude, Newcastle and Isak on freaking fire. On fire. Okay. They are on fire, dude. He scored today, right? Isak, 19 matches played, 15 goals, 5 assists, 1 yellow. He is on fire. On fire. I don't think Isak is going to be able to stay at Newcastle in the summer. I think that's another one. Somebody's going to come and get him. I think somebody's going to try to get him. Yes, Forest is the new Leicester. Yeah, exactly. Our back line is shite. Tierman. No man, you be alright. You got VVD back there, Virgil van Dijk. Can I know? Do you still have Manchester United '90s jersey? Mohammed, the nine. No, I don't have the '90s jersey, dude. I don't have. I need to get it, man. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. Let's see. Newcastle. Isak. Yeah. Players to get out. Oh yeah. Hartier, welcome. Let us know what team you support, Hartier, and make sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right. Players to get out for sure. It is Ericsson, Casemiro, Rashi for sure. But when are we gonna get them out, guys? Are we gonna get them out? Are we gonna get them out? This it's not gonna be this transfer window for sure. It's not gonna be this transfer window. It's not gonna be this transfer window. Maybe in the summer, because I was hoping that because we were linked. What's his name? Ericsson was linked with a move to Ajax, and we were hoping that they will come and pay like 1 million or something for him. I was hoping that would work. But it doesn't look that way, right? It doesn't look that way if it will work. So we definitely need. If nobody comes for Ericsson, of course Ericsson is going to be gone because his contract is over. Casemiro, of course, the links for the Saudi league, they're still up. The links are still linking. Harriet, they said, I support the mighty United. There you go. Listen, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit that like. All right, Harriet. Yes. Of course, Casemiro, his wages are crazy. So if he can go to the Saudi league, that will be amazing because, we'll know that one wage off our bill, right? We'll know that one is out. And then we'll also know that if Rashi also leaves, then that's another one that will be like, yo, this is good. Rashford is out. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be something good to see, right? Let's see here. Right? It will definitely be something good to see. And we hope it works because, man, like we have been trying to eliminate these players for the longest time, right? Let's see. We've been trying to get rid of him for the longest time. So hopefully that happens, man. Hopefully that happens. Give me 1 second here. I'm adding. Okay. So it's definitely going to be something to see. Let us see what else is going on. We talked about Luke Shaw. Okay, Ruben Amorim on his options in defense. I like what he said here about Harry Maguire. He said Harry Maguire will see, so he may not start. We can't lose him, so we will see. Martinez, I think, is okay. Diogo Dalot, he cannot play. His fault. I like that. He said that with a smile because he knows Diogo Dalot there had a bozo moment. Okay. Gary Neville said this about. He said it has been in the news in the last 24 hours that bids are coming in for Garnacho. There's been news stories about Rashford going on loan or another club. It's genuinely wouldn't surprise me if Ruben Amorim made these big types of calls. I don't think he's got anything to lose. That is true. Right? Rashford, he's already kind of pushed him aside. Garnacho, he doesn't really fit in his system. And so Gary Neville says it doesn't feel like it will be an issue for Ruben Amorim to make these calls. Gary Neville continues saying this will be a big transfer window. It might not be as big as we think, but if Garnacho and Rashford were to go, there would be big moves. Okay, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a mini clear out and he brought in 2 players. Right. So we shall see if that happens, because honestly, we need fresh blood. We need players who can come in and actually play Ruben Amorim ball. Okay, players who can come in and say, "Yo, we're here and we know how to play. We know how to play his type of ball." You know what I mean? Give me a second. Let's see here. Right. I'm learning to do some stuff here while I'm live. Okay. So let's see what else is going on, man. Let's see what else is going on. So we got our lineup in. Predicted score, guys. What is our predicted score? Predicted score, people. All right. What do we think our predicted score is going to be? What is our score prediction? Let's see. See, actually, what I need to do here. Give me a second. What is our predicted score, guys, for tomorrow's game? I'm calling it. It's gonna be a light 3-0. Okay. A light 3-0 tomorrow. Europa Cup would be big. A big statement for United and Ruben. Absolutely, dude. Dude, that is our path to Champions League football. You know what I mean? That is our path to Champions League football. And we need Champions League football. Simple as that. Okay? So, yeah, we need Champions League football. So, that being the case, we gotta yeah, we need Champions League football, and to do that, we gotta win. We gotta win the Europa. Simple as that. And listen, this time around, in the Europa, we don't have those teams coming from the Champions League down to Europa, right? We don't have that. So that being the case, then we have every chance to say, you know what, we should go for this. We should go for this and push on, because I don't see us getting to top 4, because next season it is crucial for PSR, and the money situation that we're in is crucial for us to get to Champions League football. So our pathway is Europa. That's the only pathway I see. All right. And of course, if we win the FA Cup, we can be back in Europa again, which we don't want that. We want Champions League football, right? Money situation, that kind of thing. So we should be able to do it, honestly, with this team. If they get into that gear that we know they can get to, yeah, that should definitely be something that is achievable. So we shall see. All right, definitely we shall see. Let's see. We shall see. So yeah, guys, let's get those predicted score. I'm saying United 3-0. Okay, United 3-0. It should be a good day at the office. Okay, we're gonna make a statement win. A 1-0, like just us scraping by. Man, I don't know. Zuki, what's going on? Ray T say 2-0 United. Yeah, we need to do like a statement score, man. Because it's Southampton. This team is terrible. So we should be able to just squash them, like, yo, keep it moving kind of thing. But again, what I would like to see tomorrow, if I have Xerxes starting, I want to see Xerxes scoring. I want to see Rasmus when he comes in to score. I want to see Ahmed scoring. Those 3 goals right there. Maybe a Garnacho scores, Bruno scores. Like, we need to go out there, just go crazy. All right. Oh, Zuki, man. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. You fractured your finger. Jeez. That sucks. Were you playing? Um Playing soccer? I've done that, man. My finger, one of my fingers is like that. Playing goalie, man. I went for a ball, kind of messed up my finger, just like that. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling, buddy. It's definitely not a good feeling. So let's see what else we got going on. Hope you feel better, man. Hope you feel better, Zuki. Let's see what we have going on here. Any update? So Ruben Amorim, he says on Maguire, he says, I think the system is very good for Harry Maguire. But like I said, the most important thing is Harry. He feels more like an important player in the team and as a leader. Okay, that's the most important part. Okay, I feel like he's becoming a leader again. That's what's up, Harry freaking Maguire. That's what's up, man. I'm loving that. That's a beautiful story, man. A redemption story right there when it comes to Harry Maguire. You know, he was in the dungeons, like he was being cast away. He was people calling him to be sacked and whatever, but he kept his head down. He lost his armband, but he kept on fighting. And now, right now, we're seeing his resurgence. Awesome, beautiful story right there. Zuki is saying I was lifting a table with my mom and I was walking through the door. Ooh, and then my finger got pinched in between the table and the door frame. Oh, that hurts. My, sorry to hear that, man. It wasn't too bad, so I can use it for the week. Okay, cool. Hope it gets better, man. Ruben Amorim on Lisandro Martinez being positioned higher and even higher at the end of the game in Arsenal. Ruben Amorim said, yeah, that was strange because we were seeing Bruno all the way up there. You know, we thought he had an injury. That's why he put him up there, positioned higher than in defense. But Ruben Amorim said he couldn't run anymore. Bruno Fernandes told me he was very tired. If you're defending and there is a ball, you're dead. So it was better to leave him up front. Wow. Interesting. That is crazy because you can see Licha was struggling in that game, guys. Licha was struggling. I was like, why is Licha up there? You know? And my thought was, oh, he must be carrying an injury and they cannot make a sub right now. You cannot risk subbing him, you know? So apparently, dude couldn't run anymore. He was all runned out, right? So Ruben was like, dude, stay up there, you know? Because if we need defending, we need people who can actually defend the ball. So that was pretty interesting. And of course, being tired and all, Licha stepped up and took a crucial penalty to score. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff, this team. I'm loving it. Let's see. What did he say? What else did he say on his press conference today? Let's see. I think that's about it, people. So we got the score prediction for tomorrow's game. Tomorrow, man, when I see you guys, definitely we should be all smiles, right? You know, it should be a light day at work, you know, where we go in united and we get the win at home. Everybody leaves there happy, seeing another side of our team, believing that we've turned the corner. Ruben Amorim says in this game, that's where he's going to actually learn more about his players than what he did against Liverpool and Arsenal, right? Because, you know, in those games, Arsenal and Liverpool, nobody expected us to get a result. They were big games, so the players were able to get themselves up for that game, right? They were ready to fight. But this game, everybody expects United to win comfortably. So he's going to see if these guys can really get themselves up, right? Can they get themselves up to, you know, to win? All right. Can they get themselves up to fight? Can they get themselves up to fight for each other at home? Because again, at home we have struggled. Our away form has gotten better, but at home we struggled. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. It's going to be a lot to see tomorrow. It's definitely going to be a fun game. We are all going to be excited because these boys, I think, I hope, I believe they have turned the corner. Guys, on that note, I appreciate you guys being here. It has been fun like always. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Let's end it here, guys. I will talk to you all tomorrow, same time, same place. I am Luther, and this is Man United Central, guys. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Peace out. See you, everybody.